you, the human being, when you step into the room, when you hang out with people, when you're around people, when you talk, when you up, when you walk, everything, your presence is a present. Act like that, walk like that, talk like that, breathe like that, be that. Because you are a present to society. You're a present to the people in your life. Back to a new video. My name is Bernice, and sometimes I make YouTube videos. And today's video, I'm going to be talking about 25 things that I've learned in 25 years. Because my 26th birthday is about to come up, and you know, I've been on this earth for 25 years and I learned a lot. I've learned some things, okay, sweetheart? I know some things. I've seen some things. I've been in situations. It's been a lot. Are you guys like, y'all like my chair? I love it. It's my new favorite asset. Just kidding. I've had this chair for like a year now or something like that, a year or two. But I just never use it in videos. And I was like, you know, this deserves a sit down in the chair, sis, because we're talking about real deal things. We're talking about life and we're learning lessons. So let's get into it. Before we get into it though, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to share this, because you know, the thing is with advice or just like sharing information, sometimes people just need to hear it, you know, and understand you are not alone, because we are all in this together. Okay, all right, so let's get to it. Woo! I have my other phone, so don't mind the busted up iPhone 8 Plus. Okay, let's just overlook that. Let's just add it like it doesn't exist. It doesn't, because it doesn't. All right, so the first thing that I've learned in this life of mine, in this existence on earth that I've had, is everything will be okay because it has to be okay. Like whatever you're going through in life, it's gonna be okay. Like life will work itself out because it has to. There's never a consistent bad or good. Like everything will work itself out. So as much bad as you're experiencing in life right now, or that you've experienced in life for long periods of time, there's a good that will come out of it. So don't believe that things won't work out and that your life just has to consistently be bad, because everything will work out because it has to. The second thing I've learned is that everything that you go through in life eventually will help to benefit you. And it's so incredibly true, because some of the worst things that I've experienced in life, and I've experienced a lot in this life, okay, has helped to make me who I am, and it's helped to make me a more compassionate person. It's helped to make me not be judgmental. It's helped to make me be a good person. At least I would like to believe I'm a good person. My friends and family can talk about this if they want. I'm annoying, but like I don't think I'm a bad person, you know? But it definitely helps you to be a good person and to just be more compassionate towards others, to help make the world a better place. The third thing that I've learned is that anyone and everyone has the ability to hurt you. And it doesn't make them a bad person. It just makes them human. And that was a very big lesson I had to learn in 2017, especially because there were times when I was hurt by people that I never thought would hurt me. Like people that I never would have guessed. If someone's like, who do you think would hurt you? And I wouldn't have pointed at them. But they did. And I had to learn that and realize that everyone's going to be able to hurt you. There's no one on this earth that doesn't have the ability of hurting you in one way or another. And that doesn't always necessarily make them a bad person. It just means that they're human beings and we're flawed. Number 4, you need God more than you'll need another human being. Also, 2017 taught me that, because we tend to put so much, at least I know for me, I tend to put so much into my relationships and into my friendships and just into the bond that I have with the people around me, and I tend to overshadow that and putting it before God and my relationship with God. And because I was hurt, I had to learn, like, the only person who won't hurt me is God. So you can have a bunch of people around you, but that's the only surefire thing that will make sure that you don't get hurt. So yeah. Number 5, no relationship, friendship, family, or romantic is a waste of time. I hate when people be like, oh, I wasted time being with this person. You really didn't, because there's a lesson learned in that relationship. There's a lesson learned in all your relationships, not just with a significant other, but with your family members, your friends, like your dog. Like, there's always something to be learned from other people and from the bonds you have with other people. So to believe that you wasted time, nothing's a waste of time, baby. As long as you learn something from it, you learn what you like, what you don't like, and what you can put up with, what you cannot put up with, and you just move forward from there. So nothing is a waste of time. So don't think any relationship you're in was a waste of time, because you learned something. And number 6, life is a series of learning every day. Like, literally, I learn something new every single day, and you learn something new every single day. Like, Twitter teaches me a lot, okay? But just in school as well. Like, when I was in school, I was learning something new every single day. And it's just like, your existence on this earth is a consistent series of constantly learning. You're learning more about yourself, about people, about the people that you have close relationship with. You learn so much on a daily basis. So never stop learning. Number 7, it's okay to be vulnerable. This is something that I still struggle with, because vulnerability is not really my strong suit in this life. I don't do well with it. I don't like talking about emotions. It's a no for me, dog. But I've been learning slowly but surely that being vulnerable is okay. Having emotions is okay, and you don't always have to be strong and be ready all the time. It's okay to, like, to cry. I physically can't do it too much, but I try. Number 8, don't let how other people treat you change you. This one is pivotal, okay? Very pivotal, because at the end of the day, everyone's built different. Everyone acts different. Everyone moves differently. So to allow someone to change you, or let me say, to allow yourself to change because someone isn't reciprocating what you're projecting, what you're doing, is not okay, because they're not built that way. Everyone's built differently. Everyone thinks differently. Everyone sees things from different points of views. That's what makes the world go round. So because someone isn't doing to you or loving on you or acting the way that you would act towards them and the way that you expect them to, doesn't mean that you should change that way, because it's like, oh, well, this person, like, I'm a giver. So this person, I give, and all they do is receive. They don't give back. So now I'm going to stop giving to everybody. It's like, no, you can cancel the whole world out. You can't stop giving just because someone else isn't a giver. They're more of an acceptor. So you just got charged to the game, baby. I'm sorry. You do. You just got charged to the game, because, Number 9, you never heal from death. You just learn how to live without that person every day. Because I put this in here because it's so very important. I've experienced a lot of death in my life, and everyone always like, oh, time heals all wounds. No, not death. Breakups, yeah. Breakups from friends, breakups from family members, like, time will heal that. But when it comes to death, you don't heal from death. You just learn how to live each day without that person. And death is a very sticky thing, because you'll be good one day, and then 15 years later, there'll be a day that just comes and you're just a mess. And that's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. Number 10, family is everything. Yo, my siblings are my dogs, bro. Like, those are my homies. Those are my slices. They're just for me, and I'm for them. And it's just, family is everything. My parents too. Like, my mom is so trill, and I just can't believe that I'm that blessed. I know that's not everyone's case, but figure out what your definition of family is, and make sure that you remember that they're everything. 11, cherish your friends. Oh my goodness. Yo, when I tell y'all, my friends are literally, I really am fortunate and blessed, especially when it comes to girls, to have such amazing female friends and guy friends. Like, my friends are just so, it's amazing how perfect they are for me. And I just love them so much and I cherish them so much because I be hearing what some of y'all be going through with y'all friends, and it could not be me. Baby, it could not be me. Like, no. And I know so many people aren't that blessed. So for those of us who are blessed with really, really great friends, please cherish your friends, because my friends have been there for me in moments that even my family weren't there for me or were not able to be there for me. And I'm just so grateful for these people. Hey, God. Number 12, you cannot outrun or forget your trauma. It would eventually catch up to you. Hey, this one I know all too well. Hey, okay. Me. I have the tendency of suppressing my emotions and suppressing traumas and situations. And when I tell you I did it for years, my brain, because your brain can subconsciously like repress whatever negative memory you have. And so for a long time it was. So I was not acknowledging it. I wasn't facing it. I would just be like, dust the shoulders off to it. And when I tell you that thing came and hit me like a brick, and I was forced to face it and forced to face myself, I realized, yeah, you cannot outrun your traumas. You can't outrun your traumas. And Will Smith even just said recently, like, you can't even out-success your traumas. You have to address them. So no matter what you do, you can't avoid it. It is what it is. So face yourself. Face your trauma. Number 13, you cannot heal everyone. You cannot heal everyone. You can only help people for so long. And that's one of my issues, because I'm someone who is constantly seeking to help people and constantly seeking to help heal people. And sometimes you can't do it. You have to let life do it. You have to let that person want to do it and let that person go ahead and do it, because you can only help for so long. You can only do so much. And it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. And it makes me sad because, I want to heal the world, but it's a big world. Number 14, people will change for who they want to change for. This is more so me watching other people's experiences, because like I've seen a lot. I've seen people go through a lot. I've seen people do a lot. And baby, if they wanted to change for you, they would have changed for you by now. They haven't. They don't want to change for you. So let them go. Let them go. Just let them go. It's okay. You will be fine. I promise you, you'll be fine. Like, people will change for who they want to change for. So if they're not changing for you, they're not going to change. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how you act, they just won't. Forgiveness is the second most important thing in this world. But the biggest thing is to forgive yourself. Forgiveness is, I'm going to make a whole separate video on forgiveness, but it's definitely something that you need to do. And especially, we don't speak enough on forgiving yourself. We speak on forgiving other people for what they've done to you, but we don't speak enough on forgiving yourself. But I'm going to make videos about that, so definitely stay tuned for that. Number 16 is never too late to change your future. Okay, if you're not dead, you are not dying, you are still alive. Okay, you can change whatever situation you're in. You can change your future. You can reach those dreams. Yes, it's going to take you a lot longer, and you're not, as young, because with each day you get older. But as long as you try, the hardest thing to do in this life is just start whatever it is you want to do. So just start it and move forward, because who knows what can happen in a year? A lot can change and happen in a year. So don't believe that, oh, it's over for me. I can't go back to school. I'm 75. Oh, I can't do this because I'm 36. Like, no, sweetheart, you're not dead. As long as you're not dead and you know you're not dying tomorrow, you can make changes. You can achieve whatever goal you have set. So go for those goals and don't let no one stop you, especially yourself. Thank you. That is my Brittany's PSA. Number 17, keep living to give life the opportunity to change for the better. This is more so for people who tend to feel like life, this is it. Like I spoke about it before as the first thing I learned, but if you don't give life the opportunity to get better, you don't know if it'll get better. If you don't keep living to see it get better, you don't know what could happen. There are so many people who I know who've had like suicide stories that were ready to just end it all and be done with it. And they're like, no. And there's always something that stopped them from doing it, from completing the act, and they end up coming back, surviving, and being stronger and better than ever. And now they live really happy and successful lives, and they're like, I'm so grateful that I wasn't able to achieve what I was trying to do at that time, because I didn't give myself and I didn't give life the opportunity to get better. It feels bad in that time, in that moment, and you just want it to all be over and for the pain to end, but you gotta give life the opportunity to get better. So please, 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 please keep pushing forward, because you never know what can happen, baby. You don't. Number 18, we are all meant to help each other. All of our purposes lies within helping each other. So always try to be a helpful hand. Help that old lady that's in Aldi's. Help that little kid that's stuck on the slide. Help that whoever. Help that dog. Help that squirrel. I don't know. Help. Just be helpful. Help others, because we're all meant to help each other to achieve the goals that we want to achieve, to be the people that we're meant to be, and just to make sure that the world keeps running round and round and that humanity can get better. If we all help each other, the world will get better. The world will. Number 19, you mean more to people than you realize. And this happens, I really realize this more so around birthdays, when I get birthday posts or when I get like love letters. I mean, not just my birthday do people love on me, but like, you know, throughout the year and throughout time, like I just realize how many people lives I impact, and you don't realize how many people you impact. You literally inspire people and don't realize you're inspiring people just by being yourself, just by living in your truth, just by loving yourself, just by loving on others. Like, it inspires people. So you really don't realize what you're doing and who you are and what you've done, what you've experienced, the traumas that you've been through. Like, all of that helps someone. So you mean more to someone than you realize. So if you think I don't mean anything to no one will care if I die or da-da, don't think that, because you mean so much more to people than you realize. Like, you really do. Your legacy is based on how you make people feel. This is very, very important, because I've been to, like I said, I've experienced a lot of death in my life, and I've been to a lot of funerals, and no one ever speaks about people talk about what other people have done for them, but what they really, really, really focus on is how that person made them feel. In the time of sadness and lost hope, that person made them feel something. In the moment of where they needed something the most, that person made them feel something. So how you make people feel determines your legacy. So go out each and every single day doing what you need to do to make people feel good and make people, feel loved, and to give people hope. So people remember you for that. People remember you for that, sis. Make people feel good. Number 21, learn to love and like yourself, because people get it twisted. They don't realize you have to love and like yourself. You have to love and like people, like your significant other. You can't just love them. You also have to like them. So it's the same thing for yourself. You have to learn to love and like yourself, because that is pivotal. That's important. No one will be able to touch you. No words will be able to fold you. Like, if you love yourself, sis, people can talk all the crap they want about you, about your facial features, about your skin tone, whatever the case may be. But if you love and like yourself, they can't stop you, because I know I'm bomb. I know I'm popping. I know I'm that girl. charge to the game, but I know. You can't tell me I'm not cute. You can't. Me? Do you see me? Do you see me? Do you see highlights? Hey, come tell me I'm ugly. I beg, move around. 22. Always be who you are. Always be who you are. Whoa, when I tell you, wow. I had to learn this because I always knew, like, I've always been me. I don't know how to be anyone else but me. I'm extra, I'm loud, I'm all kinds of things. But I really had to have it repeated to me. And I've lived my life that way, though, my whole life. It was just, I had one slip-up moment back. I believe it was 2017. Yo, 2017 was trash. Oh my gosh. But in 2017, I have a relapse moment for the first time in my whole existence where I felt like, yo, am I too much? Like, what? And God had to remind me, he was like, no. Be who you are. Because who you are is setting you up for who you're going to be. Even more of who you're going to be. Like, your success story is going to be because of who you are. So always be who you are. Because you never know. Yo, all my extra people, all my loud people, all my, like, hype people. Girl. You're needed. Be you. Because there are people who won't go to a party because I'm not there. And I don't even like partying. So when I'm ready to go, everyone's like, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? Because who I am is joyful. Who I am is happy. Who I am brings peace and love to people. So me trying to dim myself for like a quick second, it was literally like less than 24 hours. Actually, it was like a 15-hour trial period where I was feeling like, wow, maybe I'm too extra. I need to stop. And God was like, I made you extra, sis. Be extra. Continue to be extra because people love it. Okay? And that's why I can always keep a job. Do you ever see me broke? Well, okay, that's wrong. I be broke sometimes. But do you ever see me unemployed? Nope. Because I'm extra. And because the people love me. And my personality gets me paid. Speak on that. Okay? So be who you are. Next. Always listen to God when he's trying to direct your future. Whoa! When I tell you this one hit me like this. It says slap. God's been telling me to do so many things. And I'm like, well. And now look. I'm doing it when it's too hot. But it's fine. I mean, what's meant for you will always be for you. So we move regardless. He's just like, wow, you just delayed the blessing. But you're going to still get the blessing. It's just going to be delayed now. So listen to God when he first tells you to do something. Do it. Matter of fact, after this video, go do what God told you to do. That's what you should do. Go do what God told you to do. Next. The greatest team you'll ever be on. Let me come close to you people. The greatest team you'll ever be on is a team that consists of you and God. Because you people need to hear me. The greatest team you will ever be on, is a team that consists of you and God. You don't need a bunch of people around you to make it happen. You and God will make it happen. So you do the work, you put in the effort, and you do what you can, and God will do the rest. So don't start to feel like, well, I need 1,000,001 people. I need 1,000,001 things. No, God, baby, God will figure it out. Just do your part. Start. At least start. That's all I'm saying. Do it and keep pushing through. Because mama didn't raise a quitter. So you ain't going to be a quitter. Daddy didn't raise a quitter. So you ain't going to be a quitter. You don't even, if you raise yourself, you didn't raise yourself to be a quitter. So why you quitting? Please, make you and God proud. Lastly, number 25. Your presence is a present. Did you hear me? Your presence, you, the human being, when you step into the room, when you hang out with people, when you're around people, when you talk, when you walk, everything, your presence is a present. Act like that, walk like that, talk like that, breathe like that, be that. because you are a present to society. You're a present to the people in your life. You are a present. Oh God, I want you to believe it. I want you to take it and breathe it. Really soak it up, because your presence is a present. And if anyone ever tries to make you feel like less than, or try to make you feel like, oh, you're not as hot as you think you are, baby, you're right. I'm hotter than that. I'm freaking volcano. I'm lava. I can cause destruction and also make beauty at the same dang time. So do not try to play me like my presence isn't a present, because without me around, you would be sad now. What are you? Chew on that. Talk to your therapist about that. Because I know my presence is a present. I know the gift that I am. So I want you to know it too. Know that your present is a present. When you walk into a room, when you talk to a person, when you... Oh God, you are just a present. Wow, God made you. What makes you think you're not present, to be taken in and loved on, to be appreciated? Put your price tag on yourself and make it billions, not even million. Matter of fact, trillion, gazillion. Tag yourself, because your presence is your present. No one can be you but you. No one can be you but you. And that's the biggest lesson you need to learn, because people be trying it like, well, you can be replaced. Baby, you can replace me all you want, but there's qualities about me that that person won't have. So remember, your presence is a present. That's the end of this video, y'all. I know it's kind of long. I hope you guys made it to this point, because this is very important, honestly. But these are 25 things I've learned in the last 25 years. I might make this a tradition. So like when my birthday is coming around, my birthday is actually in 2 or 3 weeks. February 2nd is my birthday. So gang, shout out to Aquarius gang. You know, we extra, you know, we be out here, we be in the cut. But yeah, so I think we'll like leading up to my birthday, I'll do 26 things next year, for like 26 things I've learned in 26 years. I'll just make this a tradition, you know. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I have more content, baby. 2020, I'm coming for everything that's mine, and you should be too. Okay, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Peace.